Yeah, what's up, people? This is the one and only Soul the Hater. I'm walking right now, so it's kind of dark. So don't mind it. It's not the video playing tricks on you. I'm taking a walk. It's about 11:30 at night. Just woke up. I was kind of tired. I took a little nap. About 9 o'clock. I took bullshit. I took a nap like about 8 o'clock. And I woke up to go to the store. So, bear with me, guys. Car's coming, hold on. All right. So, like I was saying, the video is going to be a dark video, but I don't really give a fuck. That's the purpose of me doing this video, because I don't give a fuck. So anyway, listen. So our car's sounding loud over here. Think maybe somebody try to break in or something. Who knows what the fuck is going on in the Bronx at this time. Really, I don't have that much more to talk about. Only that just gotta be careful, especially with the bullshit that's going on. And how can I say? Being honest with you, this shit is North Korea got me a little worried. This guy Kim Jong-un, the son's a young man. He's younger than me, I'm pretty sure. The guy is only what? Maybe 20-something. He was a very young man. His father was the founder of North Korea. Like I said, his father was the founder of North Korea. So it's kind of, how can I say, it's kind of fucked up, you know? That you have a guy that has a little country, and this country went to war with the United States, beat the United States. Let's keep it real, beat the United States. That's because of, they beat them because I think they beat the Japs, they beat the French. They definitely beat the French, come on. They waxed the French. And I heard they beat the Japs and the Japanese, and they beat the United States. The United States had to leave. It was a war that nobody wanted, but it happened. So, you know, shit fucked up. Anyway, this guy, I believe this young man is capable of sending a missile, a nuclear missile, straight down to West Coast. That's where he wants to send it. He's talking about Alaska, or he's talking about Hawaii. That's his main target. Does he got something that could reach New York, that could reach Washington, Dallas, California? Nobody knows, because that word is so secretive. This is what I say. I feel that Japan, North Korea, North, South, I don't know, they get me confused. But the side I think it's North Korea, there's our side. Japan, North Korea. China ain't gonna do shit about it, because China don't give a fuck about themselves. I mean, China, all they give a fuck is about themselves. So the Chinese government ain't gonna do shit. You know, and they don't know if we hit, look, we got those Gulf bombers that are capable of holding 16 nukes. Now, one Gulf bomber will end that country. I don't think that leader is gonna make us, I mean, come on, destroy his country. And not only if we hit that country with nukes, what's gonna happen to South Korea? You know, that's supposed to be our allies. if I'm getting the countries correct, that's supposed to be our allies. So, we have a damn if we don't, damn if we do. Me, what I say is this. Let's go back over there. This time, the technology is better. Our technology is better. This time we could see through we know they weapons. We know what they're capable of doing. We know that they like fucking roaches and rats. They go under the tunnels. We know that. We believe there's still some open. We believe they will still use that. I believe they will still use that method of booby trapping and doing all crazy type of things. I believe that. If you look at it, they did not beat us by war. They did not beat us by weapons, by guns, helicopters, none of that stuff. I don't even think they had helicopters. I don't even think they had planes or none of that stuff. So I don't know how the hell they beat us. They beat us by booby traps. Believe me, booby traps. That's what they beat us by. They just send these guys. They just send these guys to the tunnels. They just send Americans inside these tunnels. They used to call them the rat patrols. These was young, skinny Americans, short, 5'3", 5'5", used to go in these rat holes, and these was shelters for the Korean Army. And these were shelters that was miles and miles long. And not only you had the army there, you had civilians, you had ladies, you had children in these places, you had their families. I saw a movie a couple of months ago. God, I forgot the name of the movie. It was something I was going through and I saw it. I was going through cable and I saw it. And it was about a group of soldiers. It was about the whole platoon of soldiers. And they all lost their lives. They all died. All these soldiers died. And but the way they died, it all started. They was doing a routine search. They found a rat hole. They go in. First thing they go in, guy's head chops off with a booby trap that they had. That's crazy. I'm serious. I think it was the second guy that goes in. His head just came off with a booby trap. He stepped on the wire, something hit him, and took his whole fucking head apart. Anyway, the second guy goes in. He's all right. Third guy goes in. He's all right. Fourth guy goes in. He's okay. I think like 4 guys or 3 guys went. I think 4 guys went in. One went in when he got his head chopped off immediately. So I don't think that counts. So anyway, as the movie goes, these people had booby traps that you thought was a passage, and the next thing you know, when you open it, water used to come out and lock the passage that you came through, locks it, and you would drown in there. That's crazy. Or they would have trick bombs that only the Koreans knew how not to go over it, and if you hit the wire, it will go off. Or, they had so many ways to kill Americans that was crazy. Let's say you're walking. Next you know, you fall down to a 6 feet hole. Nothing but spiked wood that's gonna rip you, it's gonna get stuck in your legs and oh man, listen, it was nasty. We lost a lot of German Shepherds, trained dogs, and a lot of trained dogs saved a lot of Americans by going into these booby traps also. And God bless those dogs, because if it had not been for those dogs, it would have been more life. It would have been more death for Americans. Believe me. Believe me on that. It would have been a lot more deaths. So God bless these dogs. They died saving Americans. So I believe these dogs died as heroes. just like the Americans that died with the war. They're all heroes. But this is a war. I was young. I didn't understand about it. Matter of fact, I didn't know about it until I started growing up. And when I started learning about it, I believe it was a war that had no meaning. It had no reason for Americans to go over there and help out another country that you didn't know who was the bad guy, you didn't know who was the good guy, you didn't know shit, because this guy over here you think is a good guy, and the next you know, he's right related to his brother is fighting for North Korea or South Korea. And it was like that. You have brothers against brothers, sisters against sisters. And like I said, it was a lot of shit going on. So, you know, you couldn't trust nobody. So I don't understand how the Americans stood there for a few years. And, you know, that was a big mistake of the United States. They should have been pulled out of there a long time ago. And I say this. This is what I say. I understand what Americans are doing. They go and help out these countries. You know, I believe in helping out weak countries. Yes, I do believe in that. I do believe in helping out other countries that can help out themselves. Yes, I do believe that. But one time Donald Trump said, "Why are we fighting these people's wars and we're not getting nothing out of it?" Well, Mr. Donald Trump, we are getting something out of it, because not only we could get an embassy in these countries, we will be closer to the enemies. You understand? And we will get to learn more about the enemies, CIA, FBI, and stuff like that. That's how we've been doing it for years. That's how we got all the knowledge that we got, because we did stuff like that and we lost a lot of people, especially a lot of FBI's, CIA, especially CIA. You know, these guys are incredible. I give these guys a lot of respect. CIA. I get, you know, I believe the federal government, the feds, and the CIA is almost the same, but I gotta give more respect to the CIA, because CIA, those boys, I mean, they take some highly, I mean, they go to countries and they believe they're somebody else. I mean, oh my God, I mean, not even their family knows that they CIA. And if you're a CIA and you're one of these CIAs that are good on your job, that's what I think they call you, a ghost CIA. Nobody knows who you are. I don't even think you can have a family, like children or like that, because if you die, your name goes up in this war. But I mean, your name won't even go up. Your name won't even go up on the wall. It will be a star, and I think they call it John Doe or something else, and that's you. So you won't even be, how can I say, you won't even be appreciated for the sacrifice that you did for your country. I mean, that's not right. I consider that's fucked up. I mean, you're already there, so why not put at least your name? God damn it. At least let the man or woman get their name up in the goddamn war, and let their family know that this man, this woman did not die for the fuck of it. They died for their country, you know, for spying or doing something for the country. That's how the United States knows what they know now. Like I said earlier, we've been doing it for years. So anyway, you know, this is something that you just gotta talk about. And another thing that's been bothering me is also the two meteors that passed through planet Earth, and one of them hit planet Earth. I think it hit the Soviet Union, and the other one was 7,000 miles away from planet Earth, and that one was a little bigger. It was bigger than the one that hit the Soviet Union. Listen, guys, I do not want to hear that Washington, I don't want to hear that NASA did not know anything about these two satellites coming in. I mean, these two meteors coming in. I believe they knew about it. I believe they thought they knew there was no threat. But I don't understand why they didn't shoot it down. I know they got nukes up in space, just in case for something big, for a big meteor that's coming, and I know that one is coming because if you think about it, Russia and United States been taking doing these missions up in space and building that big place for them to chill, whatever the hell is. But I think there's something more than that. I believe there's another meteor, and if you think about it, the last big meteor that passed Earth was, I think it was about 3 years ago, and I think his name is Goliath. And they talking about Goliath will be returning back, I think in 2029 or 2032, something like that. Like I said, there's billions of meteors out there, the size of United States, the size of half the United States, the size of Hawaii, the size of Mexico. All it takes is a meteor of 6 miles long to destroy this planet. I hate to tell you that. That's all it takes. It will take 6 mile meteor to destroy this planet. I mean, this planet is so beautiful, so humble, so... It's a death trap, put it like that. And also, I want to say that for those that don't know, I hope you know that our moon is leaving us. Every year, our moon goes 6 kilometers or 6 feet or 6, something like that. Every year, it goes back and back and back and back. 300, 400 billion years ago, when the Earth was young, that the Earth was boiling lava, and it was getting cooled down and the moon got created by another planet that hit Earth. It didn't hit Earth face to face. It hit the side of Earth. So it was a big bang. The Earth got destroyed, but it came right back into it again, to the way because of the gravity and stuff like that, and it created the moon. But they say, imagine 400 billion years ago, how beautiful that sight would have been. The moon right there. God, that would have been a lot of daylight. Stop it. That's what my cat. That would have been a lot of fucking daylight. Anyway, yes, the moon is leaving us. It's getting farther and farther and farther. And I remember when I was a young kid, we used to look up to the moon, and the moon's like closer, you know, and now that you look at the moon, when it's a full moon, it looks like far. So, you know, if the moon leaves, we done. That's another thing. If the moon leaves, we are done. This world is over. You know, we have so many things that could happen to this planet that it's crazy that to figure that this planet lasted so many years. First with the dinosaurs, and then we had some other dinosaurs. The first dinosaurs that we had, they were small. They was like maybe lizards, no size than lizards, no size than cats. Not very intelligent at all. Next thing you know, a couple of thousands of years, those dinosaurs went away, and then it comes some new dinosaurs, bigger, meaner, and then it came bigger and meaner, and then forget about it. Something happened, and they might say it was a meteor that destroyed the dinosaurs, blah, 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 blah. And then once Earth came back, we had, I think it was 90% of all animals, all living things died. And I believe that's when man came. And we still have woolly mammoths, but that was not so big like the first woolly mammoths. The first woolly mammoths, on record, it was the size of a building, 5 feet built, 5-floor building. That was the original size of a woolly mammoth. Then the woolly mammoths got smaller. They were still humongous, but they got a little smaller. And if you look at it, they found one. They found one a couple of years ago, frozen, attached, everything attached. It's a baby. They said this baby was maybe 6, 7 months. It's attached. I forgot the name. I don't know if they called it Lucy or something. Anyway, no. Lucy is the first human being they consider that was out there. And if you look at Google, you look up Lucy, and you will see the way she looked it. But this woolly mammoth, they got him in the shield. They got him closed in a box that is airproof, that nothing will happen to it. And believe me, it's a site. You got to look at it. It's on Google. I don't know where, but just look up on woolly mammoths, and you will see the one that I'm talking about. It still got his original hair. They whatever food he ate, they still got it. They said that he was eating when he died. He just froze to death. He froze to death. There was men when woolly mammoths was out there. There was men already. And I believe men's had the technology already of making fire and taking fur from woolly mammoths and whatever animals that was out there, and that's how they kept warm. And it was like that for thousands of years until it got warm and and life went on. I believe they even had beavers the size of lions, the size of lions that used to attack humans. I mean, these are things that I seen, that I heard, that I read about, I watched. Whatever I'm saying, I'm speaking is because I seen it and I read it and it's surprised because my reading. A lot of people that know me, my reading ain't that good, but I've been getting a lot better, and it got me open. All right. Anyway, look, let me let you go. This is Solo, the hater. Holler back at me if you think that this planet is gonna be gone. Let me know what you feel about this planet. I'll take all hollers. Holler back at me like I said. Alright guys, hold your head. Bye.